of various stakeholders at the diocesan premises today, 19th December 2024. Oracle Benson Pastore has more of the details.
You need to know the true meaning of Christmas. Many non-Christians also celebrate the holiday, but following secular traditions. But for us as Christians, this is a time for us to receive the message of hope, the message of love, the message of peace, and the message of forgiveness and reconciliation and deliverance from slavery of sin and many afflictions. It is a time to have eternal life by committing our life to Jesus Christ. May this Christmas of 2024 usher us into reconciliation and forgiveness. Finally, how different should we celebrate Christmas 2024? Let's make a difference with what happened in the past. We pray that it will be cost effective, that you will be carefully in celebrating your Christmas, being security alert, having a stress-free Christmas, and be a good steward as you celebrate the Christmas. Overspeeding, overeating, over-socializing, over-drinking, overdressing. Remember, school fees ahead 2025. Remember to celebrate the Christmas with a difference and smartly. You will be able to be blessed and you will enjoy the Christmas. And go and tell the good news of joy, of salvation to others. This year, forgive someone you have not forgiven for a long time. I know as you live in this year, somebody may have offended you. You have grudge with somebody. You are hating somebody. You have bitterness in your heart because of false accusation. You have been quarreling with somebody. May the birth of Jesus Christ give you a forgiving heart. Let's fight poverty, ignorance, and let's fight GBV as we celebrate this Christmas peacefully. May the Lord bless you. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Moving forward, a section of leaders in Moyo district have raised concern over what they termed as stalled projects under the Uganda People Defense Forces UPDF during the engagement held at Moyo People's Hall yesterday, 18th of December 2024. Okumu Anthony Dominic has more of the story.
The leaders stressed that all the three projects awarded to the Uganda People's Defense Forces UPDF Engineering Brigade have since stalled, something which has hindered service delivery to the public. Honorable Anyama Williams, the chairman local council 5 Moyo, threatens to engage the district council to pass a resolution against the Uganda People's Defense Force Engineering Brigade if the institution does not speed up the completion of the projects across the district, saying this has greatly hindered the delivery of service to the public within the district.
In regards to the stalled health facilities under the Uganda People's Defense Forces Engineering Brigade, we are very sorry to the administration of Engineering Brigade of UPDF. In the Moyo district, they were given an opportunity to construct Lama Maternity Ward. In the Ara, they are also doing some works at the Ara Health Center 3. In Igwere, they are also doing some works at the Igwere Health Center 3. But it is very disappointing to see a very competent UPDF Engineering Brigade failing to deliver work in time, especially for Lama. They were even given the money for that work in advance. So one would wonder what is now their problem, what is stopping them. I think if UPDF Engineering Brigade does not style up in the Moyo district, we shall pass council resolution to stop them from undertaking any work. It's very embarrassing. They want to bring the name of National Resistance Movement to disrepute. They are tarnishing the image of this government, and this is not going to be tolerated anymore. UPDF is a trusted institution, is a reputable institution, is a competent institution. We are wondering as to why some individuals are trying to run down the engineering brigade.
Adrawa Michael, the Assistant District Health Officer in charge of maternal health, said the 3 projects under UPDF for the construction of maternity and outpatient wards in Gwere, Lama and Ara have all stalled, which has caused untold suffering to the public who seek health services in those facilities, and urged the district leaders to take up the matter seriously.
About infrastructure, we have had projects that have been taken up by the UPDF Engineering Brigade under UGFIT. These projects have stalled. I want to cite an example of Lama Health Center 3 Maternity Ward. We also have Ara Health Center 2 Inpatient and Ara Health Center 2 Maternity Block. These 2 projects have stalled, and we're in the process of writing to the ministry so that we expect the completion of.
Sekama Julian, the Deputy Resident District Commissioner Moyo, however, said it's not true that the projects have stalled, but acknowledged that there has been some delay in the implementation of the projects, and said the district leadership, through the Chief Administrative Officer, has written to the Ministry of Defense about the matter, saying the issue will soon be resolved.
The projects are not stalled per se. Works are delaying, and that is specifically Lama and Ara. Gwere is moving on well, but that is because initially the projects had stalled under district management. However, the CAO has written to the Ministry of Defense, and I have already extracted the letter, and I'm following it up with headquarters. So very soon I will be giving a feedback, and probably they will be on site following up with the works.
The Ministry of Health awarded 3 projects to the UPDF Engineering Brigade to construct a maternity ward, an outpatient department at Lama Health Center, Ara Health Center and Gwere Health Centers in the 2020 and 2021 financial year, but up to date the project has not been completed, something which has raised concern among the district leaders. Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
Moving to Adjumani district, tax operators have decried the reckless parking of vehicles on road during this festive season. Christopher Nyanzo, the vice chairperson tax operators at Gulu Stage in Adjumani town, decried the act of parking vehicles on the road on both sides of the road, leaving no space for other passengers or other road users. Let's take a look. As the streets gets busier in Adjumani district, Karai Road at the heart of Adjumani town is packed to capacity this festive season, where car owners park at both sides of the road, hence making it hard for other road users to find difficulty in accessing the road. Karai Road at the same time serves as parking yard for tax operators, which has made the tax operators to worry since the roads are narrow, thus making it prone to road crashes in this festive season. While expressing their dismay today, 19th December 2024, Anyanzo Christopher, the vice chairperson tax operator Gulu Stage in Adjumani town, said vehicles are parked at both sides of the road, leaving drivers and pedestrians to connive with border riders, which can easily cause accidents. He, however, appealed to the relevant authorities to find a solution to curb the congestion and possible accidents that might occur in the future.
So amataonika sudah ini wandaku amane mau kayak pakai jo, mau kayak lo jo, alaga passenger ke atau alaga mau save dulu. Bos straight Amerika ama
Erico Patrick, the town clerk at Jumani Town Council, emphasized on work plans of restricting drivers from parking near roadsides, saying by law it's prohibited for vehicles to park on both sides of the road.
When you look at the central business area, let us take Mani Road. Mani Road, the road is narrow. That one even does not call for technicality. That one just from your look perspective of seeing physically, the road is narrow. Yet we gave these people adequate space to have the road either wider or to have some parking space in case these lorries bring goods for our traders or businessmen. They can appropriately park without interfering with other road users. But to our dismay, Strobag also did what they could, causing the road to be narrow. Meanwhile, they left abundant space, both sides. Those space now have been occupied by either these petty business operators.
He meanwhile said some roads are designed narrow, although there are some spacings left for customers to access business premises, much as it can't hold long parking, which he says they will enforce law to ensure that the sovereignty of such places are tightly respected.
I talked about border alone, borders. But there are vehicles that are deliberately even parking on the drainage, of which Strobag is very, very bitter. They wrote to me a very hot letter to act in that area. And we are going to even act, and we are going to support police in the areas of wrong parking. We have place for parking, but for you park on the drainage. And there are those ones who are using wrong traffic signs. We are going to support police all before Christmas. Those who want to minimize accident. We may not totally avert accident since there's no formula, but those are our deliberate ones we're going to.
Masidraru, Alan Njima, West Nile TV, Nile Cast. Welcome back from that story, and moving to another story that is our sports story. Odramachako Central aged Kochi Urban 2-1 to advance to the round of 64 of Stanbic Uganda Cup in a game played on the 18th of December 2024 at Divine Palace. This is the second consecutive season for the Hippos to advance to the round of 64. Let's take a look.
Odamataku Central Football Club edged Kochi Urban 2-1 to advance to the round of 16 of Stanbic Uganda Cup in a game played on 18th of December 2024 at Divine Palace. Two kick goals in the first stanza of the game from Lema Dixon, former star of River Boys and a stunner from the team captain Abiti Moses, sends the Hippos to the iconic round for the second consecutive season. Sadat Mustafa, the head coach of the Odamataku Central Football Club, congratulates all the stakeholders for the win and yearns for a bigger team in the round of 64.
I'm just so much excited because of this win. It was an uneasy win. Although we had the 12 men behind us, we have been working for this game. For us, we knew after this game we shall be moving to another stage, which is 64, round of 64. I've been preparing, boys. I didn't tell them like we need to work extra hard so that we move to another stage. I also want to appreciate the fans who came to cheer the boys. I want to thank the management, the technical team. It is not one person's work, it is a teamwork which is making us to move. This season is still long. We encourage nobody should pull out. We push. We are ready to face any team. But we wanted KCC to come here. Then we see what the best is they can do. Last season we moved up to 64, round of 64. We had the Black Stars here. It was a good game, very, very good game. So they gave us challenges, we learned from the challenges. And the history of this team, it is the second time now we are through to see round of 64. It wasn't an easy thing, but the season when I came here, we tried, but we were knocked out. But these 2 seasons that I've been in, so I've been pushing so hard. This is the second time we're in the round of 64.
Lemo Dixon, one of the goal scorers and former player of Coach Urban, says he really needed that brilliant performance against his former employers.
We have actually been planning this game, how we can approach it. Tactically, we were given enough and we impressed it. That's why we got the win. And I myself has been an infield player, a former player of Coach Urban, the team we won against. And having scored the first goal within the few minutes in the first half, it was actually a victory to me. You know, when a team buys you like this and you come to a team, they will always expect a lot from you. Because it was a goal, you know, a goal is a goal. It always it requires a celebration. Though it was a match, I didn't celebrate much because it been my former team. I give them respect. I respected them so much because I'd once got their service. I'd been there. They gave me good service. That's why I never wanted to celebrate to that extent. But since it is a goal, I had to celebrate, though not too much excited.
Whereas Fanny Nixon, Public Relations Officer of the Matako Central Football Club, expresses his gratitude for the win, more so applauds the greater supporters of Odamatako.
And we are so much so grateful to everyone, to all the fans. We thank you so much having come to watch this game in there. Odamatako Football Club actually is being supported by the community, and so we expect the communities across Uganda, across Arua City here to come and support the Odamatako Football Club. And we also so much so grateful to few personalities, especially our aspirant, that's our aspirant, Honorable Fiona. Fiona has helped us a lot. If we had 5 people like her, the caliber of Honorable Fiona, who is there to come as Ivy West, MP aspirant, will really be grateful, because now we have a lot of things to do, especially in the camp here. I know Odamatako Football Club is lacking supporters. Please come and support Odamatako Football Club.
Meanwhile, getting post-match interview from the side of Coach Urban hits a wall as the head coach of the club refused post-match interview, more so refused for his players to speak. Odamatako Central Football Club therefore makes a history for back-to-back excellence to the round of 64 of Stanbic Uganda Cup, having lost at the same stage into the hands of Soltino Bright Stars at Divine Palace last season. Orak Benson Pastore, West Nile Television, Nile Sports.
Thank you so much for watching that story. That is Odamatako for you. And that story, we have come to the end of Nilecast Bulletin Live at 7 p.m. for today. And thanks for always choosing West Nile Television for all the programs that runs from. And up next is the Kelele Show with Madame Scovia. Thanks for